And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Liking 18. Go.
Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Lions. Set go.
Off the play fake, Williams. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He finds Mitchell complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. Has his man. It's Addison. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. Then you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running right with Mitchell. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19,
Here's Mitchell again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker. In that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank to change. And it's always a little surprising and stunning to see one miss. And you can bet on the sideline they were counting on having those 3 points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Cougar 19.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, shot.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Break.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Going to run again with Swift. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Stephanie.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
18 rattle. 18 rattle. Ready, ready.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got him, that's Swift. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Set. Go.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go. Check go.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check. Panther.
They'll run it with Swift. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Let's go now. Right here. Hawk 70.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Catch made by Mitchell. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings in need of some points before the break. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Richardson on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Trying again following the sack. He's got it at the 6. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hold it ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Williams to throw on first. Stink. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he pushes it forward, but will only reach the 23. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be 4th down. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, this is Mitchell. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw, Richardson. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 range, 70 range. 7
Williams to throw. Into a crowd and, oh, intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Last thing, 19. Let go.
Richardson back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 back. 18 back. Back to 60.
Richardson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go street.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd and goal. They motion the slot man right. Breaks the tackle, and he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Check smash! Check smash! Warriors 70!
Out of the pistol, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Williams. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
79 Bronco.
Williams from the gun. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Complete to Cole Kmet.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready.
1st and goal, Swift. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Ready, go.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Has his man. It's Addison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running right with Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Mitchell again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Check, 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 check.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They give him 5 in total. Now it's going to be 4th and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
19, check. Here we go, check.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60. Big alert, big alert. Come 19, come 19. Get up.
Here he is to throw. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got his man complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.